welcome back to my channel. Yes, that's right, we've moved out of London and I'm here to tell you why, where did we move and how did the whole moving process go. So let's get started. I wasn't sure about how to film this vlog because I filmed some random clips, random days while we were packing and moving, and everything kind of happens fast in the end, so you don't have a lot of time to vlog it. So I'm gonna try to explain everything I would like to know if I was watching the video, and I'm gonna show you everything that I would be interested in, so that's how it's gonna work. And yeah, the first question, where did we move?
Antarctica.
We are in Birmingham. And to answer why are we here, I guess we should go to why did we move out of London in the first place. I'm gonna be as honest as possible and I'm gonna try to remember everything because it's been a whole process to decide where to move and yeah, like how did we end up here. So the thing is, we love London. We had been in that apartment for almost a year, so we moved to the London apartment together on January. Before that, Morgan was living South London in Brixton and I was living North London, farther than Finsbury Park. So we moved in there and then like less than 2 months in, the whole COVID started and everything shut down. So I was no longer working and Morgan was working from home since March. So that was super cool that we were in that flat because our lockdown there was really nice. We were living in Camberwell, so that's 5-10 minutes from Brixton, and it was like 20 minutes with the bus to the London Eye, to Waterloo, which is where I was working at that moment. The location was really good. Like we had to go with bus everywhere, which is fine because it's cheaper and it didn't take that long. We could be in central London with 30-40 minutes, amazing location, and the price was fine for what it was being in London, because London is extremely expensive. So in case you didn't know, London is really expensive to live in. So COVID kept going on, as we are all aware now. We decided to maybe start looking for something cheaper, because being aware that this situation is gonna take a while to recover, we wouldn't want to be in a place that was so expensive with no need for it. Like we didn't need to be in that amazing location anymore, because we were not, like, for 7 months we didn't even go to central London. Like we've only been to central London twice, so what was the point of living there anymore? So we started looking outside London, like places like farther from London, that we could still be able to go to London if we needed to, but that was way cheaper. And we started looking at different places, North London, South London, West, wherever, like everywhere, and the prices dropped obviously, but not that much. So we started looking at different places in the UK to live in, and Birmingham appeared to be like a huge city that I thought it was smaller, to be honest. And when we started looking in Birmingham, we came across flats that were refurbished or new. They would look super nice and they were half the price what we were paying in London. We kind of liked that idea and kept looking, and yeah, all the flats were like cheaper. We could find way better deals and still be in a big city. And also there's this West Midlands train, I'm not sure how it's called, but it's one of these fast trains that can get us to London in an hour and a half. So from central Birmingham to Euston, London, it takes us an hour and a half. So if we wanted to go to London, or if we happen to have to go to London, it's not that far and we're paying significantly less, like literally almost half price. That's kind of the main reason why we moved. So would we consider going back to London? Absolutely. Work opportunities there are way better and there's so many things, and I'm in love with London. I was really sad to leave, but still I know I'm gonna go back, and in the future we might even move back, who knows? We have no idea what's gonna come next. So we have this flat now in Birmingham for 6 months. We can extend the contract if we want to. So in 6 months we'll see what we do, where we go, if we stay. We'll see what happens. And now on to the how. How did we move? What was the process? How did we do it? And also I'm gonna show you the apartments because I wasn't sure about doing that. But in the end, if I was watching a video like this, I would really like to see the apartments, even if they are empty. I love apartment tours, so I'm gonna be showing them to you. So first thing was to find the flat. So the problem that we were having is that all the flats we were checking out in Birmingham were too small which it's totally fine with us. Like, we didn't want something big at all, but we are working from home, as I said, so we need like both desks, computers, screens, everything built up as an office. So we needed to have a living room that had space enough to put those things. So most of them were like small kitchens and even smaller living rooms, and we didn't really we weren't sure we could fit all of that. And also the other problem is that we were moving in December, so we moved 11th December. So the problem is that we got into lockdown again in London, and we weren't sure we could come to Birmingham to actually see flats. The agencies were doing viewings, we could come, but we decided that it wasn't a good idea. So apart from the photos from the ads, we also had 360 tours where you can walk around virtually, and also a video of the flats. So we were getting those kind of things for all the flats we were liking. And this one looked big enough to have the desks and still have space around. We really liked it, and at the beginning we didn't want to rush it because it was one of the first ones that we saw. Hours started passing by and we couldn't stop thinking about it, so next day we just texted like, it's fine, we're gonna get it, because we loved it. That was the only proper video thing that we had from the apartment, so we had no idea how it would actually look, because they always use like these wide lenses and you're not convinced about how the space is gonna be, if that makes sense. I was a little bit scared it would maybe be too small. Living room and kitchen looked super good. Like, the kitchen being on one side looked amazing to me. I really liked the kitchen, so I was really excited for that. So yeah, that's how the flat looked. That's all we had seen before moving. And when we got here for the first time, I wanted to film, but I completely forgot, and Morten went straight in and I started filming like, let me see, because I want to see it too. Let me see. And yeah, that was my reaction. Okay.
That's not bad.
Oh my god, the kitchen is even bigger than what I thought! So as you can see, I love the kitchen, and it's an amazing kitchen. It looks like it has so much storage place. It's amazing. I'm gonna be showing you around the kitchen in the next days. The place was even bigger than I expected, so that was super good. But before that, because I feel like I'm going a little bit out of the script to say it somehow, yeah, we had to really pack all our flat. We bought some boxes on Amazon. I tried to start to pack clothes, things that we knew we wouldn't use, but still, then on Wednesday, that's how our flat was looking like. You can see like all the mess behind me. We have all tomorrow to pack. So yeah, there's boxes and bags absolutely everywhere. Yeah, it's really messy, but I'll show you a little bit around. Let's see. We have bags here where we're probably gonna put the computers. In this small suitcase I put all the shoes. I have hangers, boxes. I just closed this one right now, and it's filled with clothes. Then here there's these 3 bags that are filled with clothes. And yeah, just like small things. That's supposed to be bathroom. That's our Christmas tree. Because yeah, we haven't been able to put it on. This one is pretty full. We can put small things on the side. I think that's gonna be everything for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. And then on the 10th December was the whole, like, everything needed to be done because we were leaving on the 11th. And the flat was a mess until really late at night. Good morning, it's Thursday, and updates. We just stopped the freezer because we need to defrost it. I'll put it outside because the fridge is defrosting and everything. Packets everywhere, things everywhere. That's reality of moving. Pizza's at the off license. We're gonna eat pizza. So it's 1 at night, and that's the final result. We have everything here. Fridge is empty. All these things are empty. So sad. And then on the 11th at 9:30, the whole moving was happening. So what we had to do was to get a van, because we don't drive in the UK. We haven't tried it, we haven't done it. It wasn't happening. So we booked a van to come and pick us up and bring all our stuff to Birmingham. We used the service that we used the first time we moved, and I would totally recommend it because it's really nice, and you can go with the driver in the van, which I find super convenient. And due to COVID, it wasn't sure we could do that, but we contacted our driver and he said that it was perfect that we could go in the van with him, so that's what we did. He came, pick us up, and then we drove all the way to Birmingham, went to pick up the keys, and then on to the apartment. And I'm actually gonna link, I don't know how to link that, but I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna link the website that we use. Again, we've used them twice and I find it super convenient, it's super nice. And also I'm gonna link, if I can, the driver that we had, because he was extremely helpful. You can book the service, you can book if you want 1 person, 2 persons, if you need help, if you don't need help, if you just need a driver to drive you. And our driver was extremely helpful. He helped us load, unload, he helped us everything without having to do it, because he wasn't getting paid for it basically. So yeah, he was extremely nice. I would totally recommend him. So if I can and I find a way, I'm gonna link it on the description of the video too. We load everything in a van. He came with a van that was bigger than what we have booked for too, which was extremely nice. So we packed everything. It was pretty fast to load it, and we had to say bye to our apartment, which was like really sad. I mean, it still didn't feel like we wouldn't be going back. I'm gonna show you an empty apartment tour right before leaving. And it's empty! That was our home for almost a year. But as you can see, the apartments look a lot alike, so we were looking for something similar and they mostly look the same. Bye flat! We're never sleeping here again. We'll miss you, 21. We're going to another 21. The drive was like 3 hours long and we stopped in the middle, so we got some coffee too. We're in Oxford, we're like 1 hour from Birmingham, and we stopped because the driver had to go to the toilet. So we're going to Starbucks. Thank you. That's my treat, and it has vegan cream. Then we stopped, as I said, to get the keys. The keys? Yes. And finally we arrived to the apartment. It was a total of 5 hours. Yeah, we came here pretty early and we were extremely tired. I'm so tired. But that's how our flat looked like. And we're finally here. I didn't film a lot of the process because it was obviously only us moving all the things, but the mess is real. We have all the bags here and like the TV there. So yeah, that's the reality now, unpacking. So I'm not gonna show you around this one now because there's still boxes everywhere. So the thing is that I want to bring you along, and as it's Christmas and it's Vlogmas season, that's what we're gonna be doing. And I think that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, I think you've seen the moving process and you know a little bit more how we've done it and how to do it, if that's the case. Good question. Shall we order food? No? Okay. I'm super happy to build the Christmas tree and put the lights. So that's one of the first things we're gonna do probably in the next video. So stay tuned if you wanna know more, and we're also gonna be cooking because there's gonna be a recipe in all the videos from tomorrow. Yeah, I wanna bring you along during this week. So today is Saturday and tomorrow the 20th, we're starting with daily vlogs for almost a week, more or less. Until Christmas, at least for sure. We're gonna be building this Christmas tree that's here. We're gonna be building the office. We're gonna be organizing the kitchen. We're gonna be doing all of this together. And also I'm gonna be showing you recipes along the way, because obviously this is still a cooking channel. So I'm gonna call them COOKMAS. I've decided that. Maybe it's stupid, but they're gonna be called COOKMAS. We're gonna explore Birmingham probably. We're gonna be making Christmas-like recipes, and I hope you really want to see that too, and I hope you stay along. And I don't know, I'm just trying this whole vlogging thing. I'm going with the camera everywhere. Let's see how it goes, and I hope you stay and check it out and give me your feedback or things you want to see, obviously. And when everything is organized, maybe we'll have a house tour if that's something you would like to see. And yeah, just stay tuned, there's gonna be videos every day. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm really excited. I think it's super nice to see this kind of like organizing the whole flat, and I'm having fun doing it. It's kind of nice even though it's a little bit messy. So I hope you like to come along and check how everything's going and evolving. And basically just follow me on Instagram if you want to know more about what's going on. And as always, remember to subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And with that said, I'll just see you tomorrow with the first COOKMAS. See ya!
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah. Not Birmingham.
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 Birmingham. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Birmingham.